Shalom, Yasharala, giving all praise and glory to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. He's worthy to be praised for everything. Hallelujah to his glorious and holy name. Another day closer to the kingdom he allowed us to have. As always, I'm going to start off with Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai. Giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Hashem Mashiach Yahushai. So I've been going into Hosea 5:15. Let's go there. Hosea 5:15. I hope you've been looking at the lessons. Thus said the Most High, say, I will go and return to my place. It's Hosea 5:15. Till they, who are us, the 12 tribes of Israel, acknowledge their offense. To acknowledge the fact that we offended Most High. And seek my face, it says. We got to seek his face. Because he turned his face away from us for breaking his law, statutes, commandments. The same thing that the preachers are saying that we not under. So if you're not dealing with the law, you can't rebuke Satan. That's what Mashiach Shai used to rebuke Satan. He went to the law every single time when he fasted 30 days and 40 days and 40 nights. He said, in their affliction, they will seek me early. That's payback for not keeping his laws, statutes, commandments. And it don't matter if we do or not. We still gonna get it. We love it, he chastens. And he definitely gonna get those that are evil and do the wrong thing, he'll get them. That's why it's very important that we look at these scriptures and take it to heart, for real, for real. That's concerning your mind, the way you think. Look. Go to Micah, the 3rd chapter. Let's start at verse 1. He said, and I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, those that call themselves leaders of our nation, the Israelites, the princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? It says it's not for you to know judgment. How you gonna know judgment if you teaching people that you're not under the law? The judgment is for the punishment of breaking the Most High's law. Who hate the good, what's good? We know the Most High is good. And we know also Romans 7:12. Romans 7:12. What else is good? Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy and just and good. You see, so when you go through looking up certain different words, and because it's like hip talk, but the Bible answers itself. That's why it says, who hate the good, they hate the laws of the Most High, they hate the commandments of the Most High, or you would be teaching the moral laws, the civil laws, the dietary laws, the ceremonial laws. You see what he's talking to, heads of Jacob, heads of our people. Got these mega churches and you're not teaching the people what they should be knowing to be able to reach salvation. Who hate the good, hate the laws of the Most High, and love the evil. Hear that? You hate the good, and you love the evil. Because you can't say you love the good if you satisfied with saying that we don't have to follow the Most High rules and regulations. You know about those. I mean, you're seeing it everywhere. I'm going through all kind of scriptures through the Spirit of the Most High, And he's saying the same thing to you. Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them and their flesh from off their bones. That's what they done to us. The so-called white man, the Edomites, they made shoes out of our skin in slavery. And they hate us. And our people hate us. Why they always, what do they say? Well, those of you try and bring some accusations that's the facts of what they have done to us, they always say, well, you killed each other. Because we hate each other too. Who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces. As for the pot, and that's flesh within the cauldron. You know, it was a brother that was in the school back in the day. He said when he was little, his brother, I can't think of the movie right now, but it's an old movie. And this Edomite man had his mother at the window. Y'all might know what movie I'm talking about. She was dead, but he had her looking out the window. And he was killing people and cooking them. And he said he went to his house. It was a real life story, but they made a movie out of it. Edomite. He said he stirred the pot of the people food. He said he was little. He said he had a stool, put it on a stool and had him stirring it. So he stirred the pot. He said, remember, because his brother was an older brother. He said he liked his older brother. He didn't kill him. He kind of took, fond of him. But he said he had a stool, he stood up people. Just like Jeffrey, don't get it twisted, Jeffrey Dahmer was eating us. He was eating people. Love the good, hate the evil. What we should be doing. But they hate the good and love the evil. You see? I think they came out a movie about Jeffrey Dahmer lately, too. Eating people. Then should they cry unto the Most High, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time. You remember we say we got to seek his face? So he ain't looking at them. No matter who it is, that's evil. Then will he even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. And that's just sin. You sinned against the Most High. Thus say the Most High power concerning the prophets. Back to you prophets, you leaders, you so-called pastors over the flock of the Most High's sheep that make my people err. How do they make the people err? Because you're not teaching them the moral laws, the civil laws, the dietary laws, the ceremonial laws. Y'all get ready for Christmas. You can't show me nowhere in the Bible where your Jesus worship Christmas. And it's going to be winter, right? See, you err not knowing the scriptures. That bite with the teeth and cry, peace. He that putteth not into their mouths. They even prepare war against him. Hear that? That's going to happen. When they really find out that they've been lied to, and then they gave you all their money, even when they didn't have anything to eat. I done seen it. Baby diaper money, milk money. Then you got to go and ask somebody else for money when you done took all their money. They even prepare war against him. Therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall have not a vision, I mean, the Most High ain't coming to you to give you any vision to direct your paths. And it shall be dark unto you. Oh, we in a world of darkness right now. This ain't our light. Overall, this gross darkness to people. That's why it's hard for them to see this light that's shining bright as ever, because our people are in gross darkness. Call themselves Gentiles and so forth, when they're really the Israelites. And it shall be dark unto you, pastors, that ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. You hear that? That's ignorance, not knowing. That's why he say you cause his people, the 12 tribes of Israel, to err in religions that come from a Latin word religio, that mean to hold back, to keep down, to restrain them from coming to this truth. Then shall the seers, which is another name that was used before we were called prophets, be ashamed. And the diviners, all the diviners that you go to and deal with, that's praying for your success, to continue to collect your money, then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded, confused. Yeah, they shall all cover their lips, but there is no answer of the Most High. Hear that? And y'all say, God said. He ain't said nothing to you. That's why they say don't cover their lips. Don't cover their mouth up in shame. But there is no answer of the Most High. He said, but truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Most High, and of judgment and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgression, and to Israel his sin. You got to hear what he's saying. It's clear. You got to come back to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, and teach the people them. Hear this, I pray you. Ye heads of the house of Jacob, talking to you pastors, and anyone else that's over our people, and princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment, hate judgment. You hate judgment. That's why you say we ain't under the law. You don't want that judgment, but oh, you gonna get it. And pervert all equity. Perverting your words to have people going off, man, in error. They build up Zion with blood, hear that? And Jerusalem with iniquity. People, I'm saved. How you saved? Saved from what? Y'all just regurgitating that, I'm saved. You got to be saved from your enemies and from the hand of all that hate you. That's saved. Sad to say, you know, I remember those 4 little girls in Birmingham going to church, right? They say they were saved. Were they really saved? From the enemy and from the hand of all that hated them. That threw a bomb in that church and blew it up and killed them 4 little precious little girls. He ain't finished with you. Verse 11, he said, the heads thereof judge for reward. Pass the plate. Close, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Pass the plate. Then you go back there and count the money, you come back, oh, they say, we only got so much money. Oh, we got to pass the plate again. Y'all got to give up. Dig in deep, dig in deep. Pass the plate. Get all the money from the people. The heads thereof judge for reward. You know, a couple of dollars, he got to get $60-something million for a new jet. It ain't shame of it to ask for it. He got it. The heads thereof judge for reward. But what do you know? When it comes down to this Bible and the Most High and the Mashiach ever saying who you are and who everybody in this Bible is and the judgments and the things that we've been through according to this Bible. The heads thereof judge for reward. Money. And the priests thereof teach for hire. And the prophets thereof divine for money. Straight up. The one who says seek his face. Yeah, we got a lot of publicity now. People will start wondering. They're going to start asking you, what about them Israelites? Are we Israelites? What you going to tell them then? Oh, no. Well, why don't you go and debate them? Why don't you go and take the Bible and go debate them with your information? You got all your heads, T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar and all the rest of them. Why don't y'all go and prove that we're Gentiles? That everybody's lying about us being the Israelites. Can't be. The heads thereof judge for hire for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. You know, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of commerce. They using our people just like they use us in the hood, man. Got all the stores. We got to go to them for everything. You doing the same thing to our people. Yet when they lean upon the Most High and say, it's not the Most High among us, none evil can come upon us. Therefore shall Zion, we the 12 tribes, for your sake be plowed as a field. You hear that, people? That's the flock. You're going to be plowed as a field. And we were. And are going to be. When we get through the affliction, in our affliction, we're going to seek him early. Oh, you better pay attention. He said, therefore shall Zion represent the 12 tribes of Israel. For your sake, but these preachers doing what they doing, be plowed as a field. And Jerusalem shall become heaps, and the mountain of the house as the high places of the forest. Desolate, man. Finished. That land over there is finished. Don't let even grow on it. Sad, man. Listen to what he say. Micah 4. But in the last days, it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Most High shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. They're going to be flowing to us, we the 12 tribes of Israel. We are light to the Gentiles. And that's our people, first and foremost. That's who Paul went to. Gentiles. Ephesians, Gentiles, Thessalonians, Gentile Romans, Gentile Philippians, Gentile Corinthians, Israelites. It's like you call yourself Gentiles now. But in the last days it shall come to pass. They say, and verse 2, and many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Most High and to the house of the Most High power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. Who you think is set up to do that? You preachers, he already talked about y'all in chapter 3. This the real man of the Most High that's been ordained to teach this Bible, to teach of the Most High, to represent him. Because you're not representing him. Not if you're going to eliminate nationality, eliminate the fact that we do have a culture, that we broke the laws of the Most High while we're the condition that we in, and you can't tell nobody no other way that we're not. Or try it. Prove in this Bible that we are not the Israelites. Prove in this Bible that the Most High ain't the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and not no Gentiles, and Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm talking about those that are not of the 12 tribes of Israel. He said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity. Where we at in Micah? Book of Micah, where we at? We in our own land? We in Israel? Where we at? In Jeremiah, we just left Jeremiah. Where we at in Jeremiah? Isaiah, where we at? Who are we in Micah right here? Do we exist as a people? Come on. You got to ask your pastor that. Because they just not talking about them. Listen. This is going to really exclude you in this one verse. Micah 4:2. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the house, the mountain of the Most High, and to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. And we will walk in his paths. Hear that? We're going to walk in the path that the Most High would have us walk in. For the law, elimination, Bing, bing. Y'all running now for the law. Oh, bing. Y'all leaving now, right? You turn it off. You heard this? But you need to listen to it. It says, for the law shall go forth of Zion. The law will come forth from the 12 tribes of Israel. Prophecy, you can't tell it. You can't tell me it's not us. What we saying? Repent and keep the commandments of the Most High, which is the laws of the Most High. The law shall go forth of Zion. And it coming forth from y'all. In these mega churches. Y'all ain't teaching the Most High's laws. And the word of the Most High from Jerusalem. From us. It's coming from us. That's why I say, jump to verse 10. He said, be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion. 12 tribes of Israel, like a woman in travail, like a woman having a baby with contractions far apart, getting closer and closer and closer. But she had a baby. But now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon, even to America, this Western Hemisphere. There, in America, for all y'all want to run, there shall thou be delivered. There the Most High shall redeem thee from the hands of thine enemies. There the Most High gonna save us. That's the real salvation. The Most High gonna redeem us through a Mashiach Yahushua and 200 million angels from the hand of thine enemies. He ain't finished. He said, now also many nations are gathered against thee. That say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. Why? Because they knew we went into captivity for our iniquity. So they're not going to try to show you the right way. And you got wicked Israelites, the same ones that we read about in this Bible, that's set up. Let me show you. They love the way of this system with the white man more than they do the Most High. But you're going to regret it in the end. You're going to see there's going to be a change going to come. A big change going to come. What you going to do when he comes for you? Because the change is on its way. What you going to do when he comes for you? You're going to say, oh no. Look. First Maccabees. Go to First Maccabees. First chapter. And this is after we're going to the Greek Empire. This is after Alexander died and he set up his 4 generals. And wicked Israelites, look. First Maccabees 1 and 11, it says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant, that's a contract or agreement, with the heathen. When the Most High told us in Jeremiah 10 and 2, learn not the way of the heathen. And you need to read from 1 to 5 for all you just got that Christmas tree that's an idol, bringing it up in your house. It says, let us go and make a covenant, a contract agreement with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, this wicked king Antiochus, this wicked Edomite king, so-called white king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. It's cold, y'all. What they do? Wherefore they built a place of exercise, them gyms that y'all go to, at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen. See, we didn't do that. 2 Maccabees 4 and 15. We ain't do that. Look, let's read 14 and 15. What's 15? Good, right to the point. Not setting by the honors of their fathers, our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. It says, not setting by the honor of their fathers. Like what we read in this Bible, concerning our forefathers, to learn their ways, come back to our culture, but what they like. But liking the glory of the Grecians, the so-called white man, best of all. That's why they went to license. We got a license to sin. That's something. That's our people, though. Jeremiah 9:25. That's why it's time to wake up, man. It's time to wake up. That's why he said we gotta seek his face. I'm showing you why the Most High turned his face away from us, and why he's not looking at us as he should. But we coming back to him, because there's a lot of us. Listen, Jeremiah 9:25. He says, behold, the days come, it's future prophecy, that the Most High, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. He said, going to punish all you that desire to be with the uncircumcised, more so than the circumcised. We the circumcised, we the ones that bring forth this truth. We the Israelites, the men of the Most High that he called. And y'all rather deal with religions, come from a Latin word, religio, to mean to hold down and keep that back and strain you from this truth. The Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, you're going to get a Most High the middle finger. You're going to say you ain't under his law, the work of the Most High that he wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High, you're going to say you ain't got to deal with him? Man, y'all got to twist it. For real, for real. You see? You rather be with the uncircumcised rather than the circumcised. That's why I say wicked men. Oh, we're going to go in. We're going to go in. Look at, go to Matthew. Let's go to Mashiach Yahushua. See what he got to say. What he told us. Go to Matthew, the 18th chapter. Let's get some orders and some laws from him. He letting you know. Let's start at verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Mashiach Yahushua, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? So a brother do something against you, and he asks him, how often do I forgive my brother or my sister if they do something against you? Till 7 times? Mashiach said to him, I sin not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. 70 times 7, that's 490 times. If he repent and ask for forgiveness. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which will take account of his servants. So a king taketh account of his servants, and when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. So they brought this cat in front of him, and he owed him 10,000 talents, right? But for as much as he had not to pay, he didn't have no 10,000 talents to pay the king. His master, I don't like to use that word L-O-R-D because it's B-A-A-L. They put, you ain't gonna say B-A-L, so B-A-L means L-O-R-D. Let me get it right quick for you. I gotta keep showing it. Maybe it'll hit someone and they'll realize it. You see what it means? You see that? B-A-L. That was the prophets that Jezebel had that killed the prophets. You see it means L-O-R-D. Okay? That's in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Now let me go to the New Unger's Bible Dictionary. See what it says. See if we can get the same or some other meaning, excuse me. It's a little thicker than that. hopefully, somebody's going to see it and change. I mean, that's why you hear me saying his name, or you can't mistake this. Look. That's why Most High says seek his face. You see it? See that right there? Baal. It means Lord. You see it? I got it underlined. So that's why I say seek his face. So I'm not saying that. And the reason why I say that, hold that. Let's go to Exodus 23:13. Exodus 23:13, it said, in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect. Be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods. Neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. So that's the law. So I'm trying to practice this. I'm trying to show our brothers and sisters the right way. What is he saying? He said, don't make no mention of the names of other gods. Neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. So I'm just, Joshua 23:7. Joshua, the one that brought us into the promised land. Joshua 23:7. See, these are the things we got to look at so we can change. It's not hard. Joshua 23:7, that ye come not among these nations. We went to the land of Canaan, 7 nations the Most High tore up, destroyed, that we can get the land. These that remain among you, so some of them will still remain among us, neither make mention of the name of their gods. See? And that's what y'all doing. Because even at the end of the prayer, y'all calling on Amen. That's Zeus' last name. Most people don't know. I ask, what's Zeus' last name? What's Zeus' last name? Oh, Salaki, Most High, forgive me. I'll show myself outside. But I'm just saying, I'm still practicing too, But Zeus. Y'all know what I'm saying because I just named his name. Just as fast as I just read the law. So I ask the Most High, forgive me. But hear what it says, neither make mention of the name of their gods. So you're not going to say Zeus at the end of your prayer, but you say Amen. That's his last name. Zeus. Amen. I mean, look at the back of a dollar bill. They got the pyramids and everything that you can think of. This is Babylon the Great. What do y'all think? That ye come not among these nations, like we scattered among these nations to this day, these that remain among you, neither make mention of the name of their gods. Remember Psalm 96:5 says, for all the gods of the nations are idols, nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them. You see? But cleave unto the Most High your power. Your is a personal possessive pronoun showing ownership. The Most High said he the power of Abraham, who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob. So the Most High said he the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and we became the Israelites. 12 tribes of Israel. So the Most High the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And if you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, he is not your power. But he rules in the kingdom of men. This is what it says, that ye come not among these nations, these that remain among you, neither make mention of the name of their gods. See, all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Most High made the heavens, because they worship in all kinds of things. Nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them, but cleave unto the Most High your power, as ye have done unto this day. Come on. But the Most High had driven out from before you great nations and strong, like he gonna do it this time. But as for you, no man has been able to stand before you until this day. One man of you shall chase 1,000. Yeah, but the Most High, your power, your is a personal pronoun showing ownership. Possessive pronoun showing ownership. Your power, Israel, he it is that fighteth for you. And that's what is the problem with those that in high places that know with us repenting and coming back to the commandments of the Most High, this is going to happen. One man of you shall chase 1,000. But the Most High, your power, he it is that fighteth for you, as he have promised you. Take good heed, therefore, to yourselves that ye love the Most High your power. And for that's I read 1 John 5:3 says, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, his laws. And his laws, his commandments are not grievous. You see? That's why they know. That's the big deal. That's the real big deal. Because just knowing we've been saying we Israelites, that ain't the big deal. The big deal is the fact that we come back to the Most High, we love the Most High, we keep his commandments, and he gonna fight for us. As it is written, you just heard it. So going back to this wicked Israelite, why we gotta seek his face. As my child shall give you an example. Matthew 18:23. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven